Hello friends! Welcome to the last live stream of summer, and it's positive but chaotic here in my house today. So that is all good. We are going to have a very quick live stream because there's been a sudden change of plans with places that the young person needs to be. And so, yeah, we're going to make a page in a flash, but we can do that. And we have 3 pages that we've made in August videos so far. Remember, August is always the month when I am least prolific because I'm taking him all over the place, either training or trying to get a job, all those things. And so I am not at my desk as much as usual. Plus, we took an actual family holiday. What? Right, so things we have scrapbooked this month so far. The bicycle trail day as a starting point. This day of street dance. And a day at the beach with cousins. We used the stamps I'm not going to turn them over. They're all going to, there we go. Okay. The friendship bracelet stamps from my Live the Dream collection to stamp in the name of the beach there. So that's what we've got. And guess what? Today I've also got a 4x6 portrait and landscape. And so we're going to look at that, and guess what? I'm probably going to do the same exact thing with it, but I think probably the other direction. Also beachy, because everybody's gone surfing in Cornwall, UK. Yeah, it's not quite the same. So I've got 2 pictures. I'm interested for those of you who do beach pictures all the time, because you're beachy, not like me. I hadn't seen a beach in years. Bend and snap. So I love this photo. This is him just finishing up to get his board out of the water as the tide rolled in. Love that shot. But we didn't really plan that he was going to learn to surf. So I didn't take a big zoom lens. I only had my 50 mil. So I don't have like zoomed in wave shots. And you can see here, the actual waves are further back. And all of the shots I have of him are kind of as he then rides closer to the beach, so that we could kind of, let's admit it, the adhesive Avenger could stand in the shallow water here to catch him like that. Is the trick just that you need a big old zoom when you're doing stuff like this? I've never photographed surfing before in my life. And if anybody out there is an expert, I would love to hear from you. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. And I said, let's have a look at finishing the Flower Emporium papers, which means, what do I have left? So we have this, which is not actually Flower Emporium. That's Simple Stories. Do I have a whole sheet of Flower Emporium, or have I used them all? And have I cut into them all, and I just need to use up the bits and pieces. Nikki's loving this as a silhouette. Yeah, it is. I mean, it was super cool to watch him learn something completely new. Yeah, it was really nice. Okay, so we have, I don't know if that actually applies here at all. Definitely this works. And then we have, I'm going to get to the bits and pieces that are at the bottom of the stack. Blue and peach. Actually, I've done better with the Vicky set than I thought. I thought I had quite a lot left here. I don't. I have small pieces left. Well, that's okay. We can definitely use them up. Right. I was thinking that I'd been too much of a slacker, and I was really concerned that I would go using that collection pack for 2 whole months and still not finish it. But I think I pretty much have. That's amazing. Right. So let's look at that then. What we can pop together here. Okay, so let's start with this backdrop here. Hello. Oh, Michelle has just landed in Edinburgh. Enjoy Scotland. What's the weather like today? Right. So if we had this paper, what does the other beachy layout look like? Where did I put? Oh, I put it up at the top and just a little bit of it. I'm going to use it again. I know it's not surfboards. I do actually have a surfboard sticker, well, part of a surfboard sticker, because I thought I'd never use the surfboard sticker, but it turns out I'm going to. All right, so we're going to tear this. I know, I'm doing this a lot. Tear this because we've got like white on white, so let's give it some texture in the middle. That's going to come down here because that's what I've got. All right. Now, while I'm getting some adhesive on this. Hi, my name's Shimelle. I teach online scrapbooking classes, design scrapbooking products, and help you use them to tell your stories in a creative way. It's not just my hobby, it is my job, and that means anytime I scrapbook on the internet, it's considered advertising. And legally, I need to make sure you're aware of that, so thank you for coming to watch my #advertising. I appreciate you, whether you are live and chatty or watch from Tomorrowland and you're quiet, you craft, you don't craft, you're thinking about coming back to craft, picking up a new craft. All of it is good as far as I am concerned. So thank you so much for being here. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is bring this bit up and then add another piece of paper over the top here to cover that bit. All right. So I'm really digging the green here and would like to bring in green. But what do I have that would work there? Okay. And dun, dun, dun. Which one was the green? Not that. That's the pink. Hold on. Something had a green background. Which one was it? Oh, it had... Oh, it's the polka dot. I do have some more of it. Okay. I saw it, and here's my surfboard sticker. That's going to come into play. All right, here's the polka dot. So I can use this green and put it there. Amazing. Michelle says, it's beautiful in Edinburgh today, and she has no rain. Amazing, amazing. We love it. That. I need to tear it down here a little better. Like that. All right, then. None of that. Yes, happy birthday, Beatrix. Right. I got all distracted there in the middle of my speech. But anyway, all the things you need are probably in the description box with today's video. And that includes how you can sign up for classes. I have a brand new class that will be coming in September. Start date to be announced yet, just because we still got too many things like what's happening today that are big question marks. And I don't want to tell you something and then turn around and change it. So as soon as I know this, which I'm hoping will be so soon, we're good. Okay. So, but the sign up button there is, or sign up button for that is there. And also, in September, I have a class that runs every year, which is called Learn Something New Every Day. And it is 1 month of daily journaling prompts for scrapbookers. And once you join, a bit like Journal Your Christmas, you can just get those emails as many years as you would like. So there are two options in the description box today that involve Learn Something New. Either that class on its own or as a bargain offer with bundled with True Stories, which is my journaling class. So if you wanted to have a writing bundle, writing for scrapbooking, it's there for you. And at a big discount that way. Okay, so we're going to put this in this corner here. Nope, I went too high. So Suki asked, new adhesive. So I've been using this just for the last few videos. This was a sample sent from scrapbook.com. It is their clear double-sided adhesive roll. You get 81 feet. I've got the 3/4 inch width. It's super sticky. It's not repositionable. This is not something that this is not my vibe, but I'm trying it for a little bit to try something new. Okay, so we got this. I need something to go around that. Now, I have that color in the Doodlebug. Oh, it's not big enough anyway, so we'll use a scrap of that. What do I have big enough? Is this? Yeah, this would work. Okay, so we could do yellow. If you signed up for Learn Something New years ago, and at some point you did not opt back in for emails, but you would like them, you can always let me know, basically. So basically that's it. You gotta let me know if you left the list and want back on. They haven't changed over the years. Learn Something New is just the same prompts. I mean, they changed a few times when it was still like a young project, but now it's just a little thing that kicks out every year if you want to focus on a bit of learning, mindset, resetting. It's just a tiny bit of writing every day from your everyday life. Nothing needs to be happening that's exciting. It's all good. All right, let's do this. Have I got that confirmation yet? Nope. Okay. B, did you find everything you needed? Okay. I put a bunch in your drawer, actually. Yeah, yesterday. Shocking question. Child says, I'm all dressed except for socks. I need socks. Have you looked in your sock drawer? I put loads of socks in your sock drawer yesterday. Haha. Okay. He says, that's crazy. All right, so we got a rectangle this direction. We got some of this green. Now, I know that's multiple shades of green, but we have multiple shades of green happening here. Let's just tuck this one behind. First thing in making things faster, no ink. Later, will I be like, why is there no ink? Probably. Okay. So I'm going to take that, this, so when I say this adhesive is not my vibe, it doesn't mean that it's a bad adhesive. It's just not the sort of thing I tend to do. I like a roller and I like repositionable. But it is super sticky. They're not lying. It holds well. We're all good. So I have got this much happening here. Let's bring that green then into this again. I kind of like, because of the wave shape, kind of like this repeating, like multiple shades of green. Then we're going to put that surfboard sticker in here. Okay, surfboard. See, I used the bottom edge of it, but we're going to use the top now. It's fine. Nobody knows I used the bottom somewhere else. Hello, Sophia. Right, what do we have? What do we have? Nothing else that works. Does that work? I don't know. Okay, let's look. I wanted to use Flower Emporium and I haven't used any. So I have these. And the orange. Okay, so this one works. And then we'll take the back from there. Oh, WB is super duper duper excited about school. So excited. He is counting down the days, he says. It's true. He has been. He's been telling everybody whenever we go anywhere how many days he has until he starts at his brand new school. Oh, sorry, Sophia, you came back in. You came in right after we had a whole discussion about this adhesive. So it's just, I'm trying it just for a few videos. It's a sample from scrapbook.com, and it is not my style of adhesive. It is good at what it says it is, but that's not the kind of adhesive that I normally use. Does that make sense? So it's not repositionable, so that's kind of stressy to me. Yeah, what else? I don't know. But it sticks very well. It's easy to tear. And all of these things are cool. The adhesive vendor just looked at me like I should know something in particular. I don't know what the code was right there. My mic is pointing sideways. That's what it was. I didn't know my mic had turned itself around. Nikki, I can't talk about it. They're going very well. That's all I can say. More details when allowed. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to put this at the bottom. Don't want it too tall. Okay. Yeah, so it is very good at being clear, double-sided, super sticky adhesive. Do I usually use double-sided super sticky adhesive? No, I don't. But there we go. It's not repositionable. I have to commit, or I like tear stuff apart. It's been an interesting exercise.
I have socks in my sock drawer.
You have socks in your sock drawer. He's shocked.
That is crazy.
Okay. So let's do that. And we're going to need to finish very quickly. Right, in this journaling box. Okay, which I'm going to cut down. I'm going to take this stripe off because I feel it's just a little bit too vintage for the vibe we've got here. I mean, we are very vintage here in this vibe, but it's just not quite where we are. And I think if I take the stripes off, we'll be all good. What's up? Are you going to see? Yeah? Is it okay if I use this swimwear print?
Yeah.
Cool.
You know what I would have done if I were you?
What?
I would have made a sticker that's a green surfboard.
Oh, I only had a yellow surfboard sticker.
So then it would.
Oh, so that it would come out here.
Yeah. Then it looks like the surfboard is actually on the thing.
Up to there. I think we build up. The only swim shorts are there. I'm going to cover them no matter where I go. Okay.
Are you going to cover the swim shorts?
Yeah, unfortunately, the shorts are in a spot where I can't not cover them. Hiya.
It's just not up to standard.
Yes, I would say this adhesive is excellent for cards and mini books because it's going to hold up to more handling. Yes. This adhesive is stressing Suki out. It's really funny because I still have an instinct. I'm going to pick up something that's that shape. And then I'm like, oh, it's this. Every time. Every time. All right, so we're going to run up to this corner. This is like white backgrounds all over again. The funny thing is that this is the sort of thing where you would only know if you watch the video, because you won't see the adhesive. I hope you won't see the adhesive when it's all done. So it's only people who watch the video know, like, there's a special struggle going on. Are there any swim shorts left on the scraps? I'll have a look, but I'm not quite sure. Also, he's in a wetsuit, so it's not even themed all that well. I'm just going with, I don't get many opportunities to do anything sort of swim or beachy, because we don't do that. So just using the opportunity. Okay, so we're going to come up a bit like that. Ledger has straight lines, so I need to be in line with that. Now, thickers. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll do another of these today. And put, oh, I could do it here though. Okay, let's do that. We'll put something inside it. Hello, Leslie. And we'll have one of these. Is that too big, or does it go inside? It goes inside, actually. I'm not sure if that's where I want it, though. I was actually going to put it over here. None of these really work, so I'm out of little phrases there. Oh, I've got 2/3 of a pair of shorts. Yay! Sophia took her boys to the zoo this week, and that has been a fabulous time. I'm glad. All right. Oh, let's use these in the green. Let's bring in all the greens, Not sure about this yet. Definitely sure about this. You could bring it up higher if there's story value in that part of the photo. Okay, I'm gonna just find a better place to pop that. Sophia's summer highlights were putting on actual waders, and the 7-year-olds nearly fell down, sorting rubbish from the Thames, and sorting fake animal poop. The smallest was in his element. I love that. Right, what else could we have on here? I was thinking, I don't really want to bring in the pinks, but we do have pinks here, even in the ledger. This little green one into that loop. Let's do that. Oh, but where? Here. We need to build down here. Okay. Orange here. So let's bring in orange dots. Yeah, I don't have much left there. So let's go this one that I have more left of. Now, because the universe has decided I only have this short window of time, and we're going to roll with that. I'm not going to add in a whole bunch more embellishment right now, but I may well later. 1, 2, let's come over here. Did I just change colors? Yep. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I can journal here and in here. And then I think I'll just add in a few more tuckies and things. I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Yeah, journaling here, a little bit here. And then some tuckies, little tabs across here, and maybe depending on where, like if the journaling didn't fill that, but let's face it, we know it will. So if it didn't fill that, I could put a tucky in on this layer, but if it does, which it will, I'll put the tucky on this layer. So we have some little tabs down here. And I think this might need like a little black star heart or something. Have I got one left on here? Yeah. And that is a page in a flash. Yes? So very little scrapping time in August, but we have made that. 2 photos. This with another 2 photos, making 4. This, that makes 6. And this, that makes 7. Is it my most prolific? No, it's my least prolific month of the year. But I still kept going and did some stuff that would work. So, huzzah! All good, and you know, you keep going with the little bit of time that you have, and simplified designs are absolutely okay. Leaving something where you go, I haven't embellished this much, and maybe later I'll come back and embellish it more is okay, but also it's okay not to embellish it anymore. It's okay for you to go, actually that's fine, because look, I mean, it's not plain and boring. It's got a lot of pattern mixing going on. We've got this kind of nice color wheel work going where we've got the shades of green into the oranges and yellows. So they're all next to each other on the color wheel, but then we have these little pops of different colors because of the multicolored print. You can do it. So yeah, if you're feeling like, I have so much going on, but you're really craving a little bit of creative time, there you go. You can do it. I promise you can. I will see you on Monday, 1:30. Small person back at school, me back on a slightly more normal work schedule. So 1:30 p.m. and we will start with all things September. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you were able to make it. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend and end to the summer. See you later. Bye. P.S. If you want to take a class, you know, the links are in the description box and that'd be awesome. Learn Something New starts on Monday. So if you want in before it starts, you should do that. Okay, thanks. Bye.